Hi, Kerry here. Welcome to Moon in Libra astrology series. This is video number 9 and we're looking at justice today. And at the end of my last video, I did actually say that I was going to be looking at strength in the next video. And the reason that I got confused is that you quite often find the card of strength in the position of number 8 in a lot of decks. In that case, justice will be at card 11. And with the numerology, both of them make sense because justice is the card of balance. So at number 11, you've obviously got the balance of the 1 and the 1. But at number 8, it still balances out, you see, because number 8 breaks down to a 4, to a 2 and to a 1. So there's that balance in both of the numbers. And it's shown in my cards as well, actually, because we've got 2 cards where justice is at number 8, so I'll show you those first. So these are my mind, body and spirit cards. So we've got a female figure holding the scales and the sword, which represents obviously balance, equilibrium, and the sword represents cutting through to get to the truth, getting to the bottom of things. Truth is one of the main issues within justice. It's trying to figure out what's it's not necessarily about what is right or what is wrong. It's getting to the truth, finding the truth in the matter of things. And then in the Magical Nordic Tarot deck, it's at number 8, and we've got an image of a woman and a bear, and she's holding the scales again. And this card, this woman represents karma, basically. She represents justice prevailing and karma being served. And to me, it looks like the balance of like male and female as well, black and white, male and female. And obviously the key word on the card is balance. And then we've got 2 cards here. This is from the Truth Seekers Tarot. And we have the woman, she's on a throne and she's got the scales and the sword. And that's just the typical symbolism of the Justice card. The sword of truth and the scales of balance and equilibrium. And then in the Art of Love Tarot, again, the card of justice, although it's called the Divine Order, and the key word is equilibrium, but it's at number 11 in this deck. So in this deck, strength will be at number 8. So those 2 cards are kind of interchangeable between decks. In the Rider-Waite deck, in my journal, justice, with the cards that I'm using from the Rider-Waite in my journal, it says 11 on it. So to me, that's just going to be a reminder that although it's number 8 in my journal, it can be number 11 as well. So obviously you've got the idea of balance and harmony and equilibrium being one of the main symbolisms in this card. The astrological association for justice is Libra, unsurprisingly, and it's quite apt that I'm recording this today because we've just had the full moon in Libra. So it's all very apt and it's all flowing nicely for me at the moment. Things are happening in divine timing for me, and we've come to the Justice card as the moon is in Libra. And Libra, the zodiac sign, is ruled by the planet of Aries, but it is actually an air sign. So we've got the equilibrium there because, did I say Aries? It's ruled by Venus, and Venus represents love and relationships, and in the tarot deck, Venus is associated with the Empress card, which is obviously a very feminine card. It represents caring and nurturing, which is one of the sides of Libra. But Libra, also being an air sign, has got that masculine energy about it, where it's very communicative and conversational and extroverted. So, you know, there's a good balance of the masculine and feminine energies in the Justice card and in the Libra energy that is associated with this card. So the concepts around the card of justice are obviously to do. It can represent a legal fight coming out, you know, fair and right and true and good. It doesn't have to be a legal situation. It can be trying to find harmony and balance, trying to figure out in your own mind. I think because Libra is an air sign, a lot of this is to do with mental processes that you go through to try to figure out in your own mind what's right or what is right for you. And it's the energy of the violet pill. So you might find yourself the inquirant in a tarot reading. It could be that they find themselves in the situation where they've got two opposing arguments being brought to them, and they've got to balance it out and figure out what is right or wrong. It's the energy of being on the fence, of taking the violet pill, of listening to all sides, of recognizing good and bad in all things, and kind of putting away what's right and what's wrong, and just trying to get to the bottom of what is the truth. It represents social equality, it represents equanimity, it represents the energy of grace as well. People who want to get to the bottom of things and just, you know and understand what the truth is. They do so with a certain grace. They're not trying to force their opinions or what they believe to be true. They want to know what is the truth. So there's a certain grace to that sort of energy, where you're not trying to force anything or anyone to believe what you believe. You're trying to take on other people's beliefs and other people's truths to get to the bottom of things. It's about solving conflict, cosmic order, celebrating diversity. You know, you recognize the difference between different people, and you work with that. On the flip side, there's always a flip side. So the reverse of this card is the opposite of harmony and balance and justice and inequality. People who are biased, bigoted, abusive, an unfair situation, inequality, perhaps division going on, people unable to see the other side to an argument. Then, you know, they're only fixated on their own truth and cannot see beyond that. False accusations, prejudice, and discrimination, intolerance, and that sort of energy. So I think that is pretty much the Justice card done and dusted for this week. And hopefully this week also I'll be looking at the Hermit, card number 9. If not, it'll be next week, but it'll be up there soon. So thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying this series so far. Check out my Facebook group, the Moon in Libra Tarot and Astrology group, where all these videos will be going up. And yeah, thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.